The air in the office of Qureshi Textiles was thick with the scent of old ledgers and desperation. For Tariq Qureshi, a young man in his late 20s, the elegant silk samples spread across his desk felt like fading echoes of a glorious past. His grandfather had built the business from nothing. But now, a perfect storm of economic downturn and a cancelled major order had pushed the company to the brink of collapse. They needed a large injection of capital, and they needed it fast. Tariq, a business graduate, had spent weeks pitching to banks. The answer was always the same: "We'd love to help, Mr. Qureshi, but given the current risk." Finally, a glimmer of hope came from a sleek, modern financial firm, Progress Capital. Their representative, a sharp-dressed man named Mr. Rizwan, had offered a lifeline, a substantial loan to cover debts and launch a new marketing campaign. "It's straightforward, Tariq," Mr. Rizwan had said, sliding the contract across the desk. "A standard interest-based loan at a competitive rate. Sign today, and the funds are in your account by Friday. You save your business." Tariq's finger traced the line detailing the interest rate. A cold knot tightened in his stomach. He had grown up with the teachings of Islam, knew the clear prohibition of Riba. He remembered his grandfather's words. "Remember, Tariq, Allah has permitted trade and has forbidden interest." This was the real world. This was about saving his employees' jobs, about preserving his grandfather's life's work. The whispers of justification grew louder. "It's just business. Everyone does it. God helps those who help themselves." That evening, he went to visit his grandfather. Abdul Qureshi, now in his 80s, spent his days in the peaceful courtyard of his home, his fingers still deftly working a prayer bead, his mind sharp as a tack. Tariq laid out the situation, presenting the loan as their only salvation. He focused on the positive, the saved jobs, the new campaign, the secured future. He deliberately skimmed over the mechanism of the loan. Abdul listened patiently, his eyes closed. When Tariq finished, the old man opened his eyes, and their gaze was piercing. "This money, Beta, how exactly does it work? Does the bank charge Riba?" Tariq hesitated, then nodded. "It's a standard interest rate, Dada. It's the only way." A profound sadness clouded Abdul's face. He reached for a small, worn Quran on the table beside him. "Tariq, come, sit with me. Let me tell you a story I have never told anyone. It is the story of how this business truly began." He began, his voice soft yet firm. "When I was a young man, even poorer than you can imagine, I had a dream to start a fabric shop. I too needed money. A wealthy moneylender, a man known for his harsh terms, offered me a loan. The interest was high, but I was desperate. I was about to sign when an old, pious man from the mosque saw the distress on my face. He asked me, 'Son, do you know why Allah has forbidden riba?'" Abdul continued. He explained it to me in a way I never forgot. He said, "Trade is like planting a seed. You till the land, you plant, you water, you wait. There is effort, there is risk, and there is reward shared between the farmer and the earth. But riba is like a poison. The lender simply demands more seed back than he gave you, regardless of whether your crop fails or flourishes. It is a guaranteed gain for one, built on the potential loss of the other. It kills compassion and breeds resentment. It is not a trade, it is exploitation."